Hey guys, I'm Ayaz, and I'll be presenting my idea for this competition, which is PFinder. And so, just to give you a brief, PFinder is a website where you can come on and post a submission of some sort of opening for some sort of sports. For example, if you're going to play basketball with a couple of your friends and you're short like 4 or 5 people, you can come here and post a submission, and people can come here and see this map to see where the area is, as well as go and view the actual submission under each of these drop downs, and you can find their socials, message them, and set up kind of joining them. And so I'm just going to take you to the brief of these websites. So this right here is obviously the nav bar, and it hasn't been completely set up yet, to be honest with you. The idea is once you click a list of similar blue bars like this comes in a drop down, and you can view the data from that. And so I'll just show you the other stuff that has been set up right here. This is the user registration modal that I created. And so obviously, let me just go and create, a sample one just to show you guys. So I'm using localhost to do this right here. And so let's say I do this. Obviously, after this, it's supposed to take you to a authentication page, but obviously that hasn't been set up. So if I say register, it shows it kind of like this, so a new record created. And if I go and refresh my localhost, as you can see, the new user has been added to my PHP my admin. So yeah, and this right here, this error message is because I didn't set up a billing account with Google Maps thing, but that was just I didn't want to worry about the free trial and everything. And so the other part, obviously, now we have a login modal, very similar to the registration. The only difference is it uses the select query statement in PHP to verify if the email and password match. And right here is the add acceptance modal. So right here, you can go ahead and choose the sport that you're putting in, put your age, and instead of the postal code here, my initial intention was to use the geolocation API to store the latitude and longitude of the user, but I had some technical difficulties with that, so I just put postal code in here for now. And so right here, this is the Google Maps API. It shows the location of the available openings. And the idea is once I store the location, latitude and longitude based on the geolocation API, I then take that out of the database, query it, and I create a marker at each of the positions where these sports are taking place. So that's what this map right here does. And finally, this is just a recent submissions, just to add some if someone wants to see what has been added recently to this website. And so if you actually go ahead and click on one of these, you'll actually get the social like this. I've only added one just to show you, but all of them will change, and so will it change if I go to one of these right here. One of the nav bars, I click on, let's say, table tennis, and I get a same list of blue drop downs, and you get to see the same sort of list along with the socials of the person, and then you can go ahead and connect with them and find them and speak to them. The reason I created this website is, as mentioned in the actual dev post submission, is there's not many websites doing this. Most of them show you events like summer camps or camps, coaching events, let's say Nike's in town, or some sort of actual kind of camp where you have to go and pay. But my idea is you don't need to pay. There's so many people who are looking to play for, and they might be, for example, introverts, or they might not know anybody in town. Like that was me when I first moved to Canada. So just use this website to kind of find availabilities, go ahead and play, and make new friends and make new connections, to be honest. And so yeah, that's my website, and I thank you guys for listening. And yeah, that was a great hackathon.